We're here at the Standard Bank offices in Rosebank to make a statement that we are incredibly frustrated and unhappy with Standard Bank's involvement in the East African crude oil pipeline project. Standard Bank is actively serving as a lead arranger and financial advisor to the project, and so they are contributing to the efforts to try and raise the money that is needed for the project itself to reach financial close. They have also been very unwilling to engage us and to give us accurate information about the extent of their involvement, but they have indicated previously that they may actually finance the project itself. And so what we are here to do is to tell Standard Bank that we do not and we cannot allow them to funnel money into a project that is as destructive and as harmful as the East African crude oil pipeline project. And it is not only that, Standard Bank's involvement in the Cabo Delgado gas projects in Mozambique and coal mining projects across the continent are incredibly harmful projects which contribute to the exploitation and destruction of our communities. What we are experiencing here and this sort of repression of us making a legitimate stake and claim to our world is nothing compared to the repression and violence, brutalization and intimidation that land, human rights and environmental defenders in Uganda are experiencing. We stand in solidarity with the numerous community and student activists who have been held in detention, who have been unjustly and unlawfully arrested and slapped with trumped up bogus charges simply for asserting their legitimate stake to their own futures and to the world that we live in, and of course also to the developmental trajectory of their country and to the continent at large. And so we are here also to raise awareness around that issue and around their plight, and to say and demand that the charges that land, human rights and environmental defenders in Uganda have been hit with, that those charges should be dropped. Extinction Rebellion activists in Gauteng have gathered here every single Friday morning for the past few months to put forward these issues because there is that much at stake. There is so much at stake that they cannot afford, and we cannot afford as a society, to ignore these issues any longer. We cannot afford to allow a corporation, a heartless corporation like Standard Bank, to continue in its involvement in destructive projects, and we have to demand that they do better to invest in projects which meaningfully and genuinely uplift the material circumstances of our people. And so we will be back here with Extinction Rebellion every Friday for the foreseeable future until those demands are met, and we call on all layers of society, from labor, from communities, from youth and just ordinary people to join us here to make sure that these demands are elevated, and to make sure that Standard Bank knows that it cannot get away with destroying our futures.